Here, and we're with John Bolenbaugh today. We are at the brickyard. We're covering the oil spill.
Yes, we are.
As you guys all know, we had the oil spill with Enbridge here in Michigan, and it was just a total disaster. My buddy John doing a fantastic job covering the story, bringing the truth to the forefront. And we are today at the brickyard, like I said, and we are covering a lot of information, sharing notes and comparing information with each other. And John, tell us how everything's going right now.
Well, I want to thank you for coming out here. It's a 3.5-hour drive, I believe it was.
Yes.
So he's dedicated to help us out. And basically we had about 200 that showed up, and we told them what they needed to hear, that there was a mandatory evacuation that they were never told about. And we found out that one person would get a hotel for a month and a half with a limousine, all of her food paid, and the person next to right next to her wouldn't get a hotel, wouldn't get evacuated, would get sick. Some people had seizures, many kids are sick. It's horrible. And we found out from me going door to door to every house on a 40-mile stretch of river, about 1,400 homes. I got a lot of people that came in and told me their story, and I didn't know about it.
Wow.
There's a lot of people sick that I didn't know about, and it's very sad when Enbridge doesn't pay for someone's medical bills when they got sick from the spill. But another lady told me today that she got her medical bills paid for, and she lives further away from the river than these other people. I don't know why they picked and choose. It's like whoever made complaints and went to the press, they got helped. If you didn't complain, then you didn't get any help at all.
Yeah, that's true, John. I was talking to a few people inside myself, and in fact, I saw an air filter from someone's air conditioning unit. It had a big, giant circle. It was very dark, and the lady told me that it had only been in service for 14 days, and it had trapped that much oil that's in the air. That was really unbelievable.
Yeah, Enbridge was given an air purifier, and that was the settlement that they were offering to compensate them for being in this spill and breathing in all these toxic fumes. And a lot of these air purifiers broke after a couple of weeks. And like you said, it was filled up with oil, in a 14-day period. So it's horrible. And I don't know what to do about it except for make my YouTube videos and tell the world. I mean, I need your help, and he needs your help. We need to make everything that we do public now to help the world become a better place.
Let's just make one point clear. Like John said, I drove 3.5 hours one way to come to the meeting, and this just isn't a Kalamazoo problem. This is the state of Michigan problem. This is a national problem across the whole country, because look at what's going on in the Gulf. They're covering up the oil there. They're covering up the oil here. It's the same old story. It's all about the money.
Right now in Washington, D.C., 2,000 people are scheduled in the next 2 weeks to get arrested in front of the White House to prevent the Santar oil pipeline, which is called the Keystone Pipeline, to go all the way down to Miami, through Texas, through the United States. 82% higher chemicals, and it's more hazardous, 82% more than normal toxic oil. So we're talking about some heavy chemicals here, and it killed every single fish in a 40-mile river that we had, every fish.
we're right next to ground zero. The oil is coming right through where they planted grass. Can you see that? Right through. This is all oil. And they're planting grass on top of it, and it's seeping through. It's horrible. I can't believe they're doing this to my community. It's just oil just coming right through. And they don't seem to care. They just put this cloth on it, and then they plant grass, and then after the grass grows, they'll deny that it was ever there. Horrible. Makes me sick to my stomach.
This is all oil. Okay? Can you see how deep I am? My whole leg is buried. It's not easy to get out, but this grass is covering it up for you. Alright? I'm just telling you, it's here. It's going to get in your wells. This is the truth. August 21st, just again showing you the canvas that they put over the top of this entire area, and then you see the grass will grow through. Do you see how it grows through? That's what happened in this entire area. See? I mean, it's the whole area is like that. It's all through here, everywhere. That's how they cover it up. Now, this is 100% proof. It doesn't make any logical sense to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars to plant grass over the top of something that you're going to redig up. They didn't expect me to come out here and make them redig this up. So, if you could hold this for me, Cass, I'm going to show you something. Okay, I'm going to bounce around. You see how it is? It's all loose and bounce around. See this tarp that they put over the top of it? It's that tarp, just like over there. This whole area is like that. Now, I'm going to break through it. I got the newspaper from the 16th, but it's actually the 21st, but at least you know it's this week. So, now I'm going to cut my way through.
Oh my God.
See, it supports me until I cut through, and then
Oh my God.
you will see.
Oh my God.
Hard to get out of.
Oh my God.
Careful. And that's all oil, John.
Yep, well, it's mixed with mud,
Right.
but the way you can prove it 100% is this winter it won't freeze.
Right.
Last winter I fell in the stuff equally just on the other side. The whole area is like this. So, and I mean, it's all oil. And I actually took samples, and we actually we super glued the lid shut on it, and they're at home, and the outside is completely full of oil. So when it separated, the oil connected to the outside, and the mud released itself in the middle. Yeah, this is all contaminated.
Unbelievable. You know, I've never seen dirt that black before.
Well, now you've seen oil and dirt. So.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable.
Now I know if I dig up in here, it's not going to be the same color. To show you what real dirt looks like that's not contaminated. All right. Do you see
Good
that?
look at that. See, it's got fresh roots, some nice foliage here. It crumbles really good.
All right, let's turn around and let's walk over to where the oil's coming out. Okay, we already showed right here where the oil's coming out. But
Wow.
do you see the difference in color?
Oh, well, the biggest thing I can see is that the regular dirt is like a no sheen to it. this here, you can see the reflection from the sun. It has a glossiness to it, because that oil, that dirt there, has the oil in it. Where this dirt is just regular dirt.
Can you see that whole area moving? The whole area underneath this canvas is all full of oil. All of Talmadge Creek, this whole area, we're talking about, I mean, 50 acres worth of area that is covered with grass that has oil underneath it. And you'll never know it. Look, you can't tell unless you come down here and dig a hole.
Yeah.
It's the only way you're gonna know. So they can bring press out here all they want. They bring people out here, kids, whoever they want. They'll never know unless they dig underneath it.
Yeah, and like I said, John, you know, our animals that we hunt and trap live out here, and they drink the water from the creek.
Talmadge Creek. It's actually August 21st. I just had my meeting. We had about 200 people show up at my meeting. It was a really good one, and we told them the truth about what's going on. So I want you to see how deep this is. You see around this, I dug a hole of sand where they have buried it, and I mean, it's underneath all the sand. Can you hold this for me, Kaz? Okay. If you can just get as close as you can without zooming in. And I'm just getting down below where the sand is. You see it popping up?
Oh, yeah.
Once you get down into where the oil is, underneath where they buried it, it's just sand they put on top of it. You can see it popping up.
Oh, for sure.
So, looks good though. I mean, until you actually know the truth and it's underneath it all.
There's another boom. Another boom behind that one as well.
Well, look at this. Look at what it's been catching. Oh. We're talking a year after the oil spill. Over a year.
Now, who put these on here?
Enbridge.
Enbridge puts them on here just to say that they're doing something. They're not cleaning, they're not doing anything, but they can officially say we're working there. You won't see a worker here for months.
And look, that hole that you dug right there.
Yeah.
It's not very deep at all. Look at that.
No, and it looks like it filled. I mean, yeah. It's just looks nice. You can see all the way to the bottom. You would never guess that oil's underneath it, would you?
Wow.
All it is sand.
And look, you can see it. Look, it's right there. Oh my God, everybody's walking.
Yeah, it's a lot on the edges. Because they didn't take the rocks out, so.
Wow. And look right there in this footprint. Look at the oil in your footprint. See it all?
Yeah.
See it popping up?
Wow.
All this oil is just from me walking out here just a second ago.
See how big of a deal it is?
Kalamazoo River, Talmadge Creek. They actually put sand over the top of the oil on Talmadge Creek, but they didn't put sand over this area. See, they own that house there. They own this barn there, but they don't own the creek. So when I'm in the creek, they can't say nothing to me. They don't own it. And there is no restriction on the river. They've lied to everybody. But this is Kaz. He makes YouTube videos. He's a supporter of mine, and I'm a supporter of his. And thank you for driving 3.5 hours to come out here. I appreciate it.
Oh, you're more than welcome, John.
What do you think of the meeting?
I think the meeting was spectacular. It was amazing. A lot of information was passed from resident to resident. And even from myself, I had learned things like the air filter that was there for 14 days was just completely clogged with fibers and just microscopic oil film in the air that we can't see, that we don't realize we're breathing.
Yep. And yeah, I'm just one man in this entire 2 counties trying to do this.
I wish you could see this firsthand. I wish you could be here. I mean, we barely stirred the water, and look how much oil is here. Holy crap. This is unbelievable.
So now do you believe me?
I do. I believed you all along, but until you see it for yourself, you don't have any idea how bad it really is.
All right, I got the paper from 16th of August. What day is it actually?
It is August 21st.
Kaz drove down 3.5 hours to come see this. He wanted to see with his own 2 eyes. If he supports me, he wants to know that what I'm telling is factual, and I'm showing him factual stuff. So
that's right.
You can follow me, please. It looks really good right here, nice and sandy, doesn't it?
Yes,
you
it
see
looks
all
real
the way
clean.
to the bottom. All right, try to get as close as you can.
John, the oil is still there.
Oh, it's horrible.
They just covered it up.
Yep, they make it look good, put sand over the top of it.
Oh my God. Look at all that. Look how thick, you know what amazes me is how thick it is.
Yeah. Loosen it up a little.
You don't even need to loosen up, it just comes right out.
The whole area, the entire creek is like this.
Amazing.
Doesn't matter where I dig.
And obviously that boom that's behind you, John, isn't doing a worth a darn.
Oh no, when this spill happened, this entire area was 100% black. It was thick, black thick. The whole area was like this. See all the oil right here?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so this is what I've been doing. I've been just trying to prove that they buried oil. It's not clean. They put sand over the top of it.
And look at it, it just rushes right out like it's nothing. It takes no effort to make that oil come free from the dirt.
So, any suggestions? What do I do? I've contacted the press. I've tried to tell everybody. What do, Kaz?
We keep on fighting the good fight.
I'm trying to fight the best fight I know how.
Corey went to the doctor a few weeks ago because they've been testing him with different tests since January, and they don't know what's wrong with him. So he told me, because we live so close to the river, like less than 400 feet, that maybe we should go talk to Enbridge about his health problems, that maybe because they deal with probably a lot of people that have the same symptoms, that he could let us know, a route to recovery or something. And
so your doctor asked you to contact Enbridge because they feel that it's possible that his sickness is from them.
They believe it is from that because they don't, it's just he's a perfectly healthy child, and now he's got all these problems after the oil spill, and the doctor doesn't have any explanation. So he told me to go. He believed that it might be because of the river, so he told us to go out there off of 27 to some place that Enbridge has out there and try to talk to him. We have not done that to date.
Well, you need to go do that.
I know, I'm just kind of scared.
Take me, I'll go with you.
Would you?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
Okay, because I'm just kind of scared because, it's a big company, and you're hearing about all the threats and stuff that people are receiving, and, we're already having enough health problems, so, I didn't really...
Well, if I'm leaving pretty soon, but if I'm available, give me a call and I'll go with you, okay?
Okay, we'll do that then. This is a scar that he developed last summer, and it kind of went on his stomach, and it went all the way around his back side.
So it's on his back here, all the way around.
Mm-hmm. And they didn't know why or what it was.
Well, you said he got a rash from when the oil spill happened.
Right, it happened after the oil spill, but they couldn't tell me what it was from. And his brother had it from his chest all the way down his whole. Your brother's got a rash right now, doesn't he? Yeah. From head to toe. They don't know what it is.
Well, a lot of people think it's from the oil, so
We think it is, but I don't.
you can't prove it. There's no way to prove it.
The doctor does, like, he's the one. Like, show him, Corey. Can you crouch down? Like, if he gets down, he can't get back up. I know it isn't funny, but
That's hard to get
he
up.
got trapped outside one time like that. Can you get up? Without touching anything.
So your muscles hurt, or what hurt?
Enbridge.
Why don't you like Enbridge?
Because they just keep ruining other people's lives.
What do you mean? Whose lives have they ruined?
They messed up my brothers, my sisters,
What about you?
mine and other people.
What's wrong with you?
I have leg problem. I have a leg problem.
And your legs hurt, right? And didn't you say that he's got the rashes, and of course I'll add that in.
Right.
So you can scoot over out of the light, I think. But so what do you want to tell them?
They're just wasting money covering up the oil.
And they're not cleaning it up right?
Yeah, we saw him pouring lots of dirt down there, didn't we, Corey?
Yeah.
Saw him pouring lots of sand and dirt. We didn't know what they were doing though at the time.
Right. Well, a lot of times when they put the sand, it's not for the right reasons.
Well, we didn't know why they were pouring sand over there, and dirt, but they were pouring it around the river's edge and over on the little island where all the ducks and stuff used to hang out.
So they were putting dirt over the oil.
Over the oil. That's what we said. It looked like there was, you could see the sheens of oil, and then after they dumped the dirt, it kind of like carried it down to the bottom.
Yep.
Is what it looked like it was. To say F Enbridge and all the cover up, and you suck because you ruined the lives of everyone in our household, including my 5-year-old grandchild who has to date breathing problems and stuff. And the worst of all, I guess, would be my 10-year-old son who can't even get up from a crouched position without help or pulling himself up on someone. I just like to say F you.
Well, we'll try to do something about it, all right?